Hello and welcome. Our topic for the day is using divisibility rules. Before we go on to start our questions, let's understand divisibility rules chart. Now first criteria is look at the digit in the ones place. Now looking at the digit in the ones place, we will decide whether the number is divisible by 2, 5 or 10. If the last digit is even, say if I have a number 12, so here we know that this digit is even, that is 2 in the ones place, then the number is divisible by 2. If the last digit is a 5 or a 0, say I have 625 or 220, then it is ending with a 5 or a 0 in the ones place. That means these numbers are divisible by 5. If the last digit is ending in a 0, that is the ones place is 0, then that number is divisible by 10. So the ones place is 0, that means this number is divisible by 10. Now the next criteria is check the digit sum. Now if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. For example, I have the number 123. Now we'll total them up, that is 1 plus 2 plus 3. This is equals to 6. 6 is divisible by 3. Therefore 123 is divisible by 3. Now we check the sum, and if it is divisible by 3 and 2 both, that means the digit is divisible by 6, or that number is divisible by 6. For example, we have 48. To check for to be divisible by 2, it is to be an even number. So the ones place is even, so that means it is divisible by 2. To check for divisibility by 3, we add, that is 4 plus 8. This is equals to 12. 12 is divisible by 3. Yes, it is. 12 divided by 3 is 4. That means 48 is divisible by 6 because it is divisible by both 3 and 2. Now we check the sum of the digits again. If it is divisible by 9, then that particular number is divisible by 9. For example, I have 81. I total up 8 plus 1, which is equals to 9. 9 divided by 9 is 1. Yes, it is divisible. Therefore 81 is divisible by 9. Now the next criteria is look at the last digits. If the last two digits form a number divisible by 4, then that particular number is divisible by 4. For example, I have 624. We look at the last two digits, that is 24. 24 is divisible by 4, that is 24 divided by 4 is 6. That means 624, the total number, is divisible by 4. Now looking for the next criteria, last three digits form a number divisible by 8. Now if we have, say for example, a number in which we have to check that the last three digits have to be divisible by 8. Let's take, say, 4544. If we look at the last three digits, 544, we'll check whether 544 is divisible by 8 or not. If it is yes, 544 divided by 8 is equals to 68. That means 4544 is divisible by 8. Now to check for 11, if you sum every second digit and then subtract all other digits and the answer is a 0, then that number is divisible by 11, or you get an answer which is divisible by 11. Let's take 1331. Now it says if you sum every second digit, that is 1 plus 3, and subtract all other digits, that is minus 3 minus 1, because you're left with this 3 and this 1, 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 minus 3 minus 1 equals to 0. Therefore, 1331 is divisible by 11. Using these rules, we'll look at some questions. The first one says identify all the numbers that divide into the following. So here we are given 280. First we check with 2 because this is ending in a 0. That means we can, without hesitating, we can take for 5 and 10. Yes. Now for 2 first. This is an even number, so that means it is divisible by 2 also. For 3 we take the sum of the digits, that is 2 plus 8 plus 0 equals 10, which is not divisible by 3. Therefore this number is not divisible by 3. For 4 we take the last two digits, 280, last two digits are 80. 80 divided by 4 is 20. So yes, 280 is divisible by 4 also. For 6 it has to be divisible by both 2 and 3. Since it's not divisible by 3, so we cancel out 6. Now the rule for 8 is last three digits, that is 280 together itself. Let's check if it is divisible by 8 or not. We use a calculator. 280 divided by 8 equals to 35. So that means 280 is also divisible by 8. For 9 it has to be the total of the digits, that is 2 plus 8 plus 0, which is equals to 10, which is not divisible by 9. So therefore it is not divisible by 9 also. For 11 we add every second digit, 2 plus 0 minus the remaining digits, which is equals to 2 minus 8 negative 6. It is neither a 0 nor this negative 6 is divisible by 11. So the possibility of 11 is also ruled out. So the numbers that are left are 2, 4, 5, 8 and 10. 280 is divisible by all these numbers, which can be seen in option A. Let's move on to the next question. Identify all the numbers that divide into the following. The number given to us is 118. Let's look at the first option. It says it is divisible by 5. Since it's not ending with a 0 or a 5, so it's not divisible by 5. For 3 we total them up, 1 plus 1 plus 8, this is 10. 10 is not divisible by 3, so it's again not divisible by 3. For 118 we look at the last one's digit, this is even, so yes, it is divisible by 2. So we check 2, that is identify this number. For 4 we have to check the last two digits. The last two digits form up 18, which is not divisible by 4. So that means it is 118 is not divisible by 4 also. So option C is the correct one. That is 118 is divisible by 2. Let's look at the next question. Identify all the numbers that divide into the following. So we have been given 45. The digits place is 5. So that means it will go in 5 for sure. It is not even, so 2 is ruled out. For 3 we take the sum, 4 plus 5, that is 9. 9 is divided by 3 times, so 3 also comes here. For 40, to check for 4 we take the two digits again, that is 45 is not divisible by 4, so 4 is also cancelled. For 6 it has to be divisible by both 2 and 3 because it is not divisible by 2, so 6 is also ruled out. For 8 we take the last three digits, we can write 45 as 0, 4, 5 also, but again this is not divisible by 8, so it's ruled out. For 9 we check the total again, 4 plus 5, that's 9. 9 can be divided by 9 once, so yes, 9 also joins the group. For 10 it has to end with a 0. It's not ending with a 0, so 10 is ruled out. 45 is not divisible by 11 also, so 11 is also ruled out. So the three numbers that are fitting into the answer are 3, 5 and 9. This can be seen in option B. I hope using divisibility rules is easy now. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.